Hi, my name is Bunny Cakes and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review for Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. It's book one in the Bill Hodges trilogy. Let me see if I can get that to recognize. There we go. So this book is unlike most Stephen King books. When you hear Stephen King, you expect like some sort of magic or some sort of paranormal, some kind of monster. But this one is a very, very mundane um, book, which is interesting and rather unique for Stephen King. But it's also really, really good. It's your classic kind of detective thriller. Um, Bill Hodges is a retired police detective, and at the beginning of the book he is, and he ends up chasing a thrill killer who was one of his final cases before he retired, and they had never caught. It's a year after the thrill killer, Mr. Mercedes, um, kills a bunch of people with a Mercedes at a job fair, and it takes place in the real world during the job crisis that we actually experienced in our world. And it is such an amazing book. I will say that there are some rape and child molestation and parental abuse trigger warnings that should be noted here. Um, you can skip the worst parts of those without taking anything from the book. Um, but it's super deep and amazing. You see Bill Hodges and his friends and cohorts like develop relationships, and there's explosions and there's mayhem and there's a boy band concert, and it's just a really good book. And it, in some ways, it kind of made me think more James Patterson, or even some of the books that I've read from Dean Koontz, that kind of thriller book, more than it did a Stephen King book. It's interesting that the man still has the ability to surprise us. Um, but yeah, I believe I gave it a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Um, I tend to be really lenient when with most books, though I can be very harsh with others. But yeah, I liked it. I really liked the cover. I actually read the physical copy, the hardback copy, but I've since taken it back to the library, so I'm showing you the picture of the ebook. Um, but on my hard copy that I got from my library, the dust jacket had a blue hollow umbrella on it, and on the handle of the umbrella was Mr. Mercedes' logo, which is a smiley face, a smiley face emoji, and it was raining blood, and it just looked really cool. Um, Mr. Mercedes is actually going to be a TV show that's coming out on August 9th. I cannot for the life of me remember what channel it's on. I will have to look it up and link it down below. But the trailers I've seen for it look really awesome, and I cannot wait for that TV show to come out, because I enjoyed the book so much. And I'm hoping that I will be able to finish the series before the show comes out, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I still have to get my hands on the final book. That being said, also keep your eye out for my review for the next installment of this trilogy, because I've read it and I'm going to be reviewing it very soon. So that's all I have for you, and so goodbye and keep reading.